moon.
We can't even press the button down.
Is it live?
We're not even doing
We live.
Right now, come on.
We live?
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what happened, but that was a behind the scenes that wasn't supposed to come in front of the scenes. I'm glad you guys didn't catch that, but this is get it together.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Hello.
The music.
Yeah, he ain't got the music.
My brain gone.
Right.
I don't know what happened. I don't know.
Just
I
setting
don't
the
know what
mood.
happened.
That's
Super
all.
technical difficulty.
Just setting the mood. Setting the mood.
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
He one of the greatest sinners.
And you did an RJ and walk up.
However, we went live though. He did it live.
Yeah. It's like this. After it happened, that's when it went live. Okay, Larry about to go off on it. Hello. This is Out of the Mud, and Out of Mud presents episode 74, Lessons with Larry. And who do we have today? We have the wonderful Stephanie Winfrey. We have the magnificent Juice the Truth. And we have the man himself, Money Mike. And without further ado, we're going to introduce to you how important is sex in a relationship and should it be mandatory? And here we go with Larry. Live.
Good evening. How's everybody today?
We good.
Okay, you good, Miss Stephanie?
Yeah, we good.
I'm especially wonderful today.
Okay, Juice is especially wonderful today. All right, then. Must be have something to do with the topic. Money Mike, how are you today? Okay. We are human, we are grown, so let's get it on. I'm talking about today is how important is sex in a relationship and should it be mandatory? So how do you ladies feel about that? Who would like to start off?
Well, wait. So before we start, we want to give a huge shout out to Out of the Mud. Listen, y'all need to like, follow, and subscribe. Make sure you are tapped in for every show because every show is great conversations. Shout out to Out of the Mud. Make sure you follow.
Yes.
INC.
Yeah.
And that'll be who?
Shout out
That'll
to
be James Mayfield.
the greatest Mayfield.
Larry Lott and
George F. Grundy II.
That's right.
tap in to Out of the Mud.
Yes.
But y'all, this is one of my favorite conversations. How important is sex in a relationship and should it be mandatory? Mandatory is not even a question. Guarantee mandatory. But how important is sex in a relationship?
Ooh.
Well, ladies first.
All right.
How important is it to you?
It's very important.
Okay. And coming from what perspective?
Well, let me say this. When I was younger, it was really, really important. Like in my younger days, my first marriage and, coming up, it was very, very important. But as you get older, it's important, and it's mandatory, but I don't think it's always necessary, if that makes sense. Because it's going to be a time where you just laying in the bed watching TV together. Because all functions may not be functioning. I mean, that's when you get up into the age part.
I was about to say, I don't know.
I said,
hey, speak for yourself now.
No.
I want to apologize for what you want.
Yeah, we all.
No,
you are partner.
Yeah, right.
No.
I apologize.
I didn't know you was having such a hard time. Soft time. I take that. I know you was having such a hard time.
No. That's not what I'm talking about.
Right.
I remember what my mother said because look at my parents, and I know. No, I looked at my parents getting older, right? And me, and I was very open with my mom. We had very serious conversations, and she wasn't afraid to never talk to me and have those conversations about sex, right? We have always been open like that. And the only thing she just kept saying is keep living. Keep living. And I said, no, mama. She said, it's going to be a time where y'all going to be just in the bed watching TV. I said, mama, I can't even imagine nothing like that. I really said that. She said, but one day you're going to be like that. And she's always said, I was very highly sexual active, coming up and in my marriage and all this. She said, but keep living. So do you think eventually it's going to get like that? Or you think it's always going to stay the same?
I think at some point, once you get, maybe a certain age, but...
Yeah. But how do you prepare for that?
You just do it until
you just do it till you can't do it no more. But then when you can't do it no more, what do you do?
Intimacy. Because you still... There's a different level of intimacy, because intimacy is not always sex.
Absolutely.
It can be things leading up to sex. It can be other things, cuddling and,
what about mental foreplay?
That too.
Facts.
Mental foreplay. How does that work?
It's like a mental orgasm where it's all mental. Because I would say a high percentage of an orgasm is mental. You know what I mean? I think
it's excitement, adrenaline. And like I say, it depends on who the partners are. But
make sure you get the mic.
We talking with stages.
I got it.
We talking with stages of this. You got like you mentioned when you young. Everybody like rabbits.
Yeah.
Then you middle age. Young adulthood, you still banging like orangutans.
Yeah.
You get into the third phase of it, you still Helen may just ain't as
right,
but you still Helen. Then you got the fourth phase. But out of the question is how important is it?
It's very
important. I guess what we trying to get from you young ladies is how important is it? Quite naturally, when we know the game is over, then the game is over. But while everybody's still in the game, how important is it?
It's very important. I mean, it keeps the relationship going. I think it's a very, it could be a deal breaker for some.
I agree. Definitely can be a deal breaker. Because it's a way to connect with your partner. And if you're not connecting sexually, it's going to lead to a disconnect. And I think that's when the desires of other people start to come in, and you start thinking about who you had that rocked your world at one point.
Right. So is it, okay, having different sexual partners? And it just has always been a question of mine about for men, for the men. If you've had many women, if you're single and you have different sexual partners, but you get with this one person that you really like and you really want to be with, do you mentally, when you was talking about that mental thing, do you mentally think about someone that you really like their sex, and you bring that mental thought to the bed while you have sex for the new person?
Let me answer that.
Okay.
You gotta think. This turn.
Oh well, this is what I suggest on getting that answer for that question. I wouldn't know about nothing like that. And my brother, he's never been a person to spread himself thin. Callers, if you could call in and answer Miss Winfrey's question on that, because as much as we would like to deliver answers on here, I don't think we've had that type of experience.
Mike,
so
yes, you have.
Please call in,
Mike,
and answer her question.
Yes, you have. Stop playing with me.
So what was your question again?
And even before,
okay, no, but
we're gonna talk about
a person. Let me say this.
Okay.
So a person who was promiscuous or whatever the situation may be. I believe that it's not healthy to compare a person to somebody. Yeah, because everybody's different. You know what I mean? And what turned this person on may not turn you on. And what turned this person off might turn you on. So it just all
But I
depends
think
on
I
getting
think
to know
people
the
have
person.
done it though. I think it's being done, but not being said.
What you think?
I think
done?
people keep that to themselves.
What you think being done?
Yeah.
That you could
Because
be thinking about one person while you're having sex with another person in
and
order
it
to keep
happens.
yourself going.
I'm
But
sure it does.
If that's the
Right,
case,
to the case.
if that be the case, then that person that you thinking about, or the person that you actually interact with, shouldn't they should be doing something to remind you of that other person, right?
It could
something
be.
because
I mean,
it would be a disappointment if I'm just say, for hypothetically speaking, if a person thinking about somebody who really rocked their world, y'all would say,
right.
Then and this person ain't really rocking your world,
Right.
That would be more of a disappointment, wouldn't it?
No.
Oh,
It's a disappointment.
Yeah, I would say so.
I mean, you can probably still get satisfied. It may not be a disappointment. I feel like a person can still be satisfied with that person, but not as satisfied as they was with a previous
I don't think
person.
so. I think it's just like if you have a craving for a certain type of food, and you eat a different type of food and it don't hit the same.
But you still eat it though.
I'd be disappointed. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You might be full, but I still be like, I'm still like what? Like I'm still thinking about that meal that I really wanted. You know,
right?
So
and I get that, but if you are if you decide to jump into that relationship with that person, you will have to become content with that. Then
I wouldn't say become content with it at all.
If you
I
love
would
that
say
person,
y'all have to try a couple different things to maneuver
You might have
to
to
make
find
things
that person's
better.
strengths.
yeah, absolutely.
You might have to find that person's strengths.
Yeah,
Becoming
you find
content
the
with something
niche.
that don't satisfy you is not. I wouldn't say that.
Well, I guess.
So you guys saying that can be a deal breaker then?
Yes.
Yep, it can be a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Have it broke any deals for you guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sound like
I haven't.
It wasn't. I'm not gonna say it was recent.
I ain't trying.
It wasn't recent, but I think at that moment, that's when I realized how important it was. Because before, I, used to say things like, I'll take a square as long as he treat me right.
Yeah.
But
so that really don't exist.
They don't. Yeah.
Take the square.
Well, the square might not.
I mean,
be
for some women, maybe
bed.
so, but I'm like a sexual person, so when it's that time, like I want to be satisfied and I want to be able to satisfy my partner. But I think it definitely can be a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Did I hear you right? You say you're a sexual person.
We all are.
Yeah, I'm tapped into my sexuality.
Hey, George, could you go get my blood pressure?
I'm just saying. I'm still, kind of in my prime. So, when it comes to that,
and a dope. I'm
Dolphine.
Your Lord Sergeant and your metaprolol.
And get my Lord Sergeant.
I know. Hold on. Well, when the comments was off, the conversation was a little bit different. So hold on now. You ain't need none of that. All you needed was that mouthpiece.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's not hold him up.
We need some ice around here. Yeah, we need this.
Dear Heavenly Father,
who's art in heaven,
put a blessing on this show, please.
You made sure you got that peppermint with the hole in the middle.
Somebody is cutting up today. Someone call 911.
But I'm just saying, it's important. Maybe to a certain age. I haven't hit that age yet where it's not as important. I hit the age where it's important. It's very important, and I want to enjoy it. So
I think that everybody should have the right to be satisfied. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And if you find yourself in a situation like Miss Stephanie was, conveying, you might, want to, help somebody out. You know what I mean? By giving them a little roadmap. Cause see, that's the thing. Now hold up. Now I do believe that if a person don't actually get you together, you know what I mean? If a person don't hold on. If a person don't get you together, then I do believe that that can be a deal breaker, as y'all was saying. So at the same time, some people might need a roadmap. You know what I mean? So
I just think you should always be trying to find out about your partner, because just like an appetite change, people's sexual appetite change. The older they get, they might like different things. And a lot of people, I think, especially when you're in like a long-term relationship, they don't always talk about it. They don't always express it because they scared about what their partner gonna say or how they gonna feel or if they offend their partner. But I think it should always be talked about.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should be able to openly communicate with your partner.
But
you
what about?
So y'all know those commercials
what they
where
want
they have like either the older people or the puppies or the kids starving, and they said, "Do you have anyone in your life that needs a little attention in the eyes of an angel? Come get this heart on because
So
that's what you remind me of when you're saying that like he need whoever they are need help."
Well, absolutely, but how do when you start getting up in the age, how important is oral sex? You know, we want to talk about, you know, the sexuality part of it. But say for instance, if you're not a certain
age for oral sex,
no, there's no limit for that.
I want to understand.
You can get 100-year-old man and hey.
I never.
Is that from experience?
I never ate. I'm just curious. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Is it from experience?
No.
I mean, since you're saying you can do this, you're giving this advice out here in Cyberland.
My question is it teeth in or teeth out?
Teeth out, absolutely. You know, somebody older might lose control of their teeth. They might fall out.
You say
just
older,
gonna take them out and leave them on the counter.
I've never in my life ate cottage cheese.
You ain't?
Never ate cottage cheese.
Well, just because they older, you think it's cottage cheese, really?
I don't know. You the one to start.
I don't know. I'm just asking. No. Well, while we talking about it, you know, and as we getting older,
Dr. Ruth.
And as we are getting older, you know, and there's people out here that don't like oral sex. They don't like it.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, like people don't like going down and getting.
I don't know any men, but it's women that might not like it. No, I haven't heard. Like it.
I know. No, I know some men that just don't like it, and I
mean, they don't like giving it or receiving.
Giving it.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. You got quiet.
Now is that a mandatory?
Oral sex?
Yeah, for a man to do that.
I think it just depends on each person. Because some women may like it. It might not be as important to another woman. You know, it all depends on the preference of the person that's receiving it. But I mean, there's men who love to give it too. You know, and there's, like she said, there's men who don't
love to give it.
Their preference is not to give it.
Yeah.
But there's men who
there's men out there that love to give it and don't care about the receiving part of it. They just into pleasing the woman.
Yeah.
You know, making sure that woman is being pleased. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
don't go nowhere, Mike.
Mike, can you put your tongue back in your mouth? I see how you grab that straw. You know what I mean? So, you know, I say you grab the straw with your tongue. That's vicious. I ain't seen that one. Hold on. So, I'm just saying that, you know.
After these messages, right back.
I think it's some men that love oral sex, and they don't care about that because they so into pleasing that woman, and pleasing that woman gets them off.
What about the women who don't enjoy giving oral sex? If they're in a relationship and they are not into,
and that happens.
Well, but what if that's all the dude doing? Is that enough?
What?
He ain't giving you no stick. He just giving you lip.
Like, can you be with somebody who don't give you oral sex if that's what you like?
No. I'm saying the man ain't giving you no stick, but he giving you lip.
Yeah.
Can you deal with that?
No. I mean, it's got to be a combo with me. I mean, I need a combo.
We might have to walk Stephanie to the car. It might be a line of people out here. You understand me? We get downstairs. You know, the show is live. It ain't pre-recorded.
I know, right? But you know, but it's not necessary. Let me say this. It just
what's not necessary?
Oral sex. I mean, to
receiving it or giving it.
Giving it or receiving it.
Okay.
I guess it all depends on the individual and how you feel about that individual.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you love someone, I think that you would go out your way to
please
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, make sure that person
They
is
satisfied.
satisfied.
Mhm.
You
But
know,
let's go with this, like I was saying before, about talking about this stuff. Talk about what's important to you before you get involved. See, a lot of people, two
right?
people get together and like each other, you're vibing good, you're doing things good, and you lock in before you have an understanding of what's expected out of a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And you should discuss that first. And people should be honest. If you can't deliver, tell that person, I can't deliver, but however, I can try to compensate in this way, get an understanding as well. But I think as people grow together genuinely and so many years get invested and it's genuine between the two people, I think they'll work it out because the woman gonna always have that advantage
Mm-hmm.
to be available to be available on the ready to go,
Mm-hmm.
opposed to that through age and different things. The truth is, some men, medication, different things,
Right. Slow
do
them
make
down.
them fall short. So if you got 10 to 15 years of knowing this man has your back, but then when this little setback come, is the is the is the stick play that much to make you say, I'm gonna let all this go
Mm-mm.
to go get the stick play and you end up getting cheated out of the man that really love you
Mhm.
and treating you right.
Mm.
No.
So how much time is invested before it
No.
may not matter?
No. Good. Now,
That's a
good
valid point.
observation.
Valid point.
Now that goes back to why it's so important. I feel like to find that special person before you reach a certain age. I think it's
That
very
investment is
that
important.
investment
Mhm.
because when you turn 60 and going into your 70-year-old, you don't have that investment in someone. It's hard to connect. Because that sexual thing is going to be slowed up, if not
That
slowed
might not
down.
even be in the picture. Now you the youngest up here,
Mhm.
and it's not polite to ask a woman her age. So you're welcome to lie about the vicinity.
I'm 40.
Okay,
Mhm.
40. So now we talking 40. Now,
Right.
if you get with whomever your partner is, you get from 40 to 50, 50 to 55, and y'all going like professionals.
Mhm.
Then all of a sudden, he have a breakdown.
Mhm.
Will that still be a game changer for you down the road?
I think that's different because once you start, like for women, especially, and I'm a woman because I know once you develop feelings for a
Well, I mean,
man,
you're a hell of a RuPaul if you ain't, but go ahead.
once you develop feelings for a
Silly.
man, it automatically makes sex better with that person.
Right.
But
Automatically.
what I'm sharing with you, young lady, being an older man,
Mhm.
saying you and this young man that may be your partner may be able to get it on strong for
Mhm.
them 10 to 15 solids. But it could come a time for some reason
It's gonna slow
that
down.
he get to falling short
Mhm.
on his performance from what it used to be. Will you hold
Can you
that
stick and
against him?
stay?
That's what I'm asking you.
Yeah, I'm 40. I'll be 50 then in 10 years. And if I'm like with somebody for the next 10 years and then things fall short, then
Yes.
I'm okay with that.
I'm gonna compliment you on this here.
Mhm.
I'm complimenting you on what you share with me about your workout ethic, staying in shape,
Mhm.
and you have a good chance to let that new 50 and 60 be that the new 20.
Mhm.
But that might not be for the man. So you saying hey, I be this age,
Mhm.
but you could be that age, but you could have turned turned the clock back. But then he has it.
So for people who don't know, I normally date older men. So the men I date are not my age. The men I date
Okay.
is older.
Okay.
Like
So
60.
So and I'm
I've
letting you
dated
know that
close to that, yeah.
I can
you
see
know,
that with you. You're very mature.
I'm letting you know from conversations I've heard
Mm-hmm.
that some of these older men thank this to God I ain't experienced, that I ain't experienced that flaw yet, far as but some really have.
Mm-hmm.
So you like them and you date them, but when it comes into a locked in situation,
Mm-hmm.
that man is steady getting older.
Yeah.
So that investment, if it's love, you will stay in it.
Yeah.
But if it ain't, then you out of there.
So what do you do when it starts to slow down, Mike?
When it starts to slow down, let's turn that from this juice. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is the truth. Now we're on a serious topic here.
Mm-hmm.
In any event, for any of you men that got some slowdown in your game on that bed performance, I call them my sisters. They some of the beautifulest people you can meet. The African ladies got the African shop up on Ballinger, across from Burger King.
Mm-hmm.
Right across from Burger King, they got what can make you do your thing.
What's the name of it?
I call it that Superman, because he comes, hey, from my understanding of the interviews I've done, that Superman, it ain't flying like a mother, but go up there, really. They know. Tell them Money Mike sent you up there. They know what to give you.
You're regular, huh?
Give you. I promote their products.
He's a regular.
I promote their products. I take because Stephanie go up there and get the.
You ain't going down.
I mean, you get things. No, you get your vitamins, your leaves, your tea.
But you know what? Honestly, that's not even just for older people, because me being 40, I know people right now my age who use things to enhance the experience.
Well, you gentlemen as well, go see the African lady.
The women too.
Okay, we'll go. I don't know.
Sometimes that thing is not splish splash, the way it used to. So I mean, I ain't talking about me, but
not that I've had to use it, but you can go up to Walgreens.
But since
they got that super acting gel, and it'll put you there. So
but
I've seen a few people on that aisle.
When you promote something, you do have to try what you're promoting.
I trust the people that tell me things.
Yeah.
I trust what you tell me.
So I want to challenge this. So, y'all talking about men falling down. But what about when y'all get y'all menopause and y'all temperature go this way, that way? I must have walked out on that one. So
I just said that. I said sometimes it can be the woman.
Yeah, because y'all be
women have those issues too. They might not see. Women don't talk about it as much as men talk about it.
Is there a such thing as too much?
Too much what?
Sex.
For who? I mean, you could wear it out. I think if you do it, you gonna eventually wear it out, and it's just like eating. Like they say, it's just like eating the same meal every day. You gonna eventually want something different. Like, I think it's a such thing as too much. Yeah, it could be. Because you get tired of it.
But the insides can't even tolerate all that. I mean, you be on fire.
Are you saying for women?
Yeah.
Is it a such thing as too much for women?
Yeah.
Are you saying like getting
on the daily,
getting pounded or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why a gentleman knows when it's time to suck on a piece of candy.
You ain't get the one with the hole in it though.
You know what I'm saying?
It's time for us to.
Well, we don't want to let them it'll give you that break that they need. It's a massage.
Me and Larry looking like, what in the world is going on?
I just know at one point in my life it was on site. When I saw her, it was on site.
What you mean on site?
She used to tell me, I gotta go to work. Okay, you'll go to work, but until you get to work,
it's on.
I'm going to work.
Yeah,
but you never finish. You're always in there.
But let me say this.
You was John on.
But let me say this. When you have something like that,
like it ain't coming back. Like it's not coming back. Look.
I think when it's like that, you was very attracted to that woman. You have to be very attracted to a woman like that. Was you very attracted to her?
Yeah.
Was she attractive? Was you attractive to her?
Obviously, he had to be physical.
I mean, he was. To get like that, you really got to.
Big as that light right there.
So, with her, she was half Jamaican, half Haitian, and could cook out of this world. And so,
Sister Stephanie over getting excited.
When we first linked up, it was crazy, and she was all these accolades, all this stuff like this, and she was just out. So I'm like, oh, this is how you doing it? You shouldn't have opened up level 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11.
Right.
So it's like it was just what I'm doing now.
Okay.
Because it was new to me.
Oh,
in a lot of not sex, but the just like
that
how
level
open
of
she
it.
was and
Yeah.
what she was just like
You hadn't
talking all
experienced
this.
with
I'm
no
like,
woman
what
like
you
that.
talking Jamaicanness and Haitianness and South? I'm like, what?
Oh, you better
getting
speak
it?
all the languages.
Look, all of them,
Oh,
Oh wow.
all of them.
Mhm.
And
that's a turn
she
on
told
right
me
there.
that I wanted it too
that's a
much.
turn on stuff.
Yeah, speaking different
Okay.
languages. You know, speaking different
Said
languages.
I had a problem, and I didn't understand that.
I think it would be.
So-
Now, see
You ever
people
dated a
fanning
guy
up in here after
that spoke a different or
It's a hot
watch
conversation.
It's hot
TV
up in here.
and they
What's
speak in
that
different
song?
languages? I think it's sexy.
What's that?
I think it could add to like the
She just
Like a
talking
French.
out of this.
Yeah, like
add,
the French.
to the
What can add
excitement
to the
because
excitement?
it's
Yeah.
different.
It's
Different like
sexy.
speaking different languages.
Okay.
I think role play is good too, though.
Like my man.
I
you
wouldn't
may
speak
put
her
on
big
an
language.
outfit.
She was speaking her language.
No, you might
patois. and
You know,
stuff,
a role
pretty
play
much.
like a nurse.
Surprise
drop her
kid
off
is
at the
best.
corner or something. Pick her
Yeah,
up,
acting like
scoop
strangers
around.
while you're out in public, and you know,
Yeah.
like you're just meeting and
Yeah.
role playing.
Yeah, like back in the day, I had one used to get dropped off at the bar. We act like we just met. Little role playing.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is cool.
Yeah.
But you gotta add some type of spice to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta add some type
Gotta
of
make it
seasoning in
fun,
you know?
Mhm.
Like my man,
As it
like
should
my
be.
man, like my man Eddie Murphy said, he ain't never sending this girl over
To America.
to Jamaica without him or nothing.
No.
So them Jamaican man, y'all beautiful like that. You here alone is such a crime.
No, he told her
You know,
he
I'm
wasn't
thinking
sending her
wow.
to America to get with the American women.
Mm-mm.
I won't have Eddie.
She was gonna get Americanized.
Mm-mm.
He didn't want her Americanized.
No, he
Okay, but
wasn't sending over there.
back to how important
Oh.
you understand me sex is in a relationship. And
Mm.
should it be
Very.
mandatory?
Very. And yes,
I think we all agree that it's very important.
I'm leaving
But
if I can't have it.
You also had to
Really?
one part about sex is not just the physical part, but the intimacy.
Mm-hmm.
That should be.
I
Most
think for
definitely.
a woman, that's probably one of the most important things because, like, men always want sex, but if you gotta know, men always want sex.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Always.
That ain't true.
Oh my God.
But I
Now
think, I think it is true.
that's
I mean,
just camera
probably
on.
not right now, right?
Right.
I mean, it's just not true.
That's true.
What do you mean by probably right now?
You never been a
right now?
woman, so you don't know.
Oh no, I just speaking on a woman. I'm just speaking
And that's
on
what
a
I was
man.
asking.
I'm
Why-
speaking as a woman.
You
I'm just saying, men always want sex, and women want the intimacy of sex.
Period.
So break that down.
So women like the leading up to the sex part.
Yes.
We like the
The
sex
build
too, but we like the build
Yes,
up.
the rubbing on the back
All
and the
that.
legs and the.
And I used to be that
Talking
goofy that did all
sweet
that
and,
stuff.
the
That ain't
extra
It
stuff.
was goofy because
So-
it ended up goofy.
So what's his name then when he was doing his little rundown on the Addams Family? Then that was what was up there.
Come on, confess.
Yeah, that's.
No.
I was gonna say, yeah, that was one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
He kept her hand and kissing up her hand.
Oh, you talking about the
Oh,
parents? Yeah, that's what when women like romance.
Okay. Oh no, but you got to tell me about it.
I know, you know, Mike.
Oh,
Yeah. And so, how important is the intimacy though?
The intimacy. If a man wants the sex, he has to have the intimacy.
Does it? I'm saying, does it supersede the physical act? I mean, for some people, they like the intimacy. For real.
So for
Yeah.
me, when I was into it, I used to love for a woman to want it before we got
can
there.
we change seats?
And
You on point.
look,
Let me.
so I used to love
silly, man.
to get a woman to that point of
Mm-hmm.
Ecstasy.
being in the it's not working that we on YouTube.
Okay.
Because it was like just the excitement, just the look in her eyes and the way that she moved, like she want that before she want that. And just seeing her smile at gifts and just like going somewhere she ain't never, all these different, I used to do all that goofy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
What make
Why
it
you
so
gotta be goofy?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That was
Uh,
romantic.
yeah, but in my experience, it didn't count. All that stuff didn't count. So
It got you what you wanted at the time, didn't it?
huh?
It got
Yeah.
you what you wanted at the
It
time.
got sex.
Yeah,
and a
that
lot of it. But for me, I had to grow and understand me because I'm a fast faller. So like if I'm attaching to a woman because I'm if I'm around a woman, I'm attaching to her and spending time with her. Yeah, so I don't believe in all that waste of time. Like if we together and around, I can see the future. If I can't see the future, I ain't about to deal with you. But if I'm spending all this time and all these things, I'm seeing the future, and then it's like you telling me these things is somewhere else. It becomes goofy.
Okay. Goofy.
Okay. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Well,
but it's something, and nothing like before you get ready to make some things happen and getting in that mood and hear that woman's breathing change.
Oh my goodness.
What you say?
So the breathing does change. The breathing does change.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the breathing does change. Okay.
So I don't know what happened, y'all, but Facebook won't let me log in. We on YouTube and Instagram and Twitch, but Facebook said no to this topic. I guess.
Okay.
Oh, you shouldn't have put the.
Oh
SEX.
yeah.
You probably could have put.
I don't know
how
what
important
that's probably what it
is.
was.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I don't know if that's what it was.
Probably was the topic.
But we on YouTube.
We on YouTube.
Okay, we can rock with it.
We'll rock
Let's
with
rock
YouTube.
with it. Okay, so yeah.
When I asked, I said, "You sure you want it?"
Yeah, you
But
just
it's
had to
okay,
put an
though.
asterisk instead of the
I mean,
spelling the whole word out.
because it's not a rated.
important
It's
is it?
not rated X or nothing like
I know.
that. We
we being grown about it.
Absolutely.
But true enough, but I mean, it's. I know it's some people looking at this, and I'm just shocked that they haven't commented.
Well, see on YouTube.
On YouTube,
it might be.
It's a delayed thing.
Yeah, they. But
No,
if it was on
we know how it
Facebook,
goes.
I think they usually be on Facebook watching.
Most of the people be
And
on
comment.
Viewers are
on Facebook. Yeah.
watching it live.
So man, we changed the name of the joint.
Yeah,
And let's get on our hookup.
Let me see if I can catch it on YouTube.
It's there. We on it. That's because I'm listening.
We out of the mud. We out of the mud. INC. And we want to send
send a
shout out to James Mayfield,
the greatest
Mayfield, George F. Grundy II, and none other than my brother Larry Lott.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, let's not forget our makeup queen,
MUA.
Makeup by Jock.
MUA Jock.
Makeup is my life.
.com. Yeah. So like I was saying, this very interesting topic.
Yeah, we live.
Yeah, I just think it can go multiple ways.
Sure
I think it can go multiple ways, and it just depends on the couple itself, because everybody likes something different. But I do believe that there's multiple people in relationships, single, wherever, that have like some wild sexual desires that they don't necessarily talk about just because they're afraid of being judged.
Right.
But it's funny how when age change, your mental of what you do change. It used to be like, you know what? I'm going to bang her curls out. I'm going to bang them rollers out. Now, I done got older. Now, my thing is, man, I'm not going to go flip her wig off.
Oh, no, that's a fight.
That's a champion.
So
you knocking the wig off.
That's a fight.
So I got a story when I lived in Atlanta.
His hair.
Knocking that wig off. You can't knock a wig. If you're sleeping with a woman that wear a wig and you can't pop her wig off, go back to the gym. Because I popped the wig off.
and another thing is when a woman has just got her hair done and she don't care that you mess it up.
Oh,
you're doing something.
I don't know no woman.
You're doing something.
Ain't no negotiating. She know what she indulging in when she gets there and then want to get frisky.
Maybe you women can relate to this, but okay, so I've heard of this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I hear a lot of things.
I know you do.
Got a bump.
So hold on. Hold on. So there's this thing called a big situation conversation. If y'all know what I'm saying.
A big situation conversation.
Yeah, like say for instance, like for instance, no, check it out. So the person who's like that, he can talk to you a certain way. You understand me? But a person that really ain't land like that, he can't have that type of conversation.
True.
Is that
we call that the big D.
That's what I said. I said big situation conversation, so it's big D
energy.
Yeah.
I think that's
right.
Yeah, that's real.
So you have to.
That's real.
In order to know about that, on the real side, you have to experience that. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm like that.
where a person to let you talk about, I ain't gonna say.
It's just certain things that that type of man can say,
right,
and
that
the other type of man can't say or do. Right,
and do.
Oh, so it's privileges.
And do. Yes.
Privileges for
it's levels to it.
Privileges for Mandango.
Yeah.
But Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, he out of there.
Gotta watch his mouth.
He get checked.
He gotta watch his mouth.
He better watch what he say.
He get checked.
Pee Wee gotta have something going on.
Yeah. Something gotta be going on.
What you said?
I'm saying like what you're saying. If you ain't got nothing going on, she gonna drag you.
Pee Wee Herman gotta shut up and take orders.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like for instance, when you like that, I guess you know what I'm saying, you might get after you finish, you know what I'm saying, you just lay back, you gonna get food brought to you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get that king treatment. That king treatment.
Listen,
crying you like a king.
When it's the other way.
A true mechanic never have to worry about that setting as well.
What do you mean a true mechanic?
A true mechanic can fix anything. Oh, I'm gonna get you there.
But you still gotta have the tool.
No, I'm just saying.
You still gotta have the tool.
But a true mechanic can get you there and do that.
The ladies get tired of faking it.
So what you're saying is when you're a little short, you can still make up.
If you're a mechanic,
yeah. You can grab something out the bag, you know.
I think that's when you're talking about the whole package stuff, like when the leading up. That's part of all that has to do
build up. The build up for the climax.
That's part of fixing the car. That's part of the mechanic.
Let me ask you this. Hold on. So by being important,
now you done pissed me off. I gotta deal with that.
Let me ask you this.
As long as
let me ask you something. The dude with the big conversation, right?
Yeah.
With the legitimate conversation. Okay, him.
Yeah.
Okay, now. And have it ever been a time where he might have used that against you? Like, said, nah, you ain't not tonight, no matter, and had you beg for it? Y'all ever beg for it?
No. Hell no.
Okay. See what I'm saying? See, it's levels of that thing, you know?
Hell, beg for it. That goes back to what Juice was saying. Men,
you don't have to ask for it.
They usually want it anyway.
No, but see, that's what I'm saying. Hold on.
Yeah, they unless okay. Now if you with a man and you in that bed and he don't want it day after day, then you need to get out that bed and damn go. Cause something ain't right.
Yeah. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about. I know, but let me ask you something.
But I'm talking about.
Let me ask you this. And I'm sure as women, have y'all ever ran across a man who y'all might not even been in the mood or whatever, and the man begged for it?
Mm-hmm.
That's
right?
What I was saying.
That didn't happen, right?
Yeah.
But so y'all ain't never had to beg for it.
No.
Y'all should try it. It might change your whole mentality.
It
might change your whole mentality.
They didn't miss me.
See what I'm saying? Flat out.
I mean, it never gets to that point.
See, that's the problem.
Beg for it, please. Like as soon as you ask, they're gonna say yeah.
So you saying that you ain't never been in a situation where
apparently
y'all
not
just some foreplay and you like damn the foreplay, man. You better come on, bro. You better come on, run that.
Break it off.
You ain't got cut the foreplay because it just took you to where.
I mean, are y'all speaking as far as like, have we ever asked for it? Like, have we ever initiated?
And you know the individual. Yeah, of course.
I said, have you ever experienced where y'all just sit in the bed and got into your foreplay? Foreplay got so strong and good to where you told me, man, you go, Dad, come on, and run
drop
that.
Them draws.
Yeah, go and run that.
The draws been gone.
Draws been off.
Right.
You just tell him run that package.
You tell him you ready, and he say, not right now.
I'm straight.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I've never
that has happened.
Okay, did that intensify when it did come around? Did that like do something to you?
I don't think so.
It didn't arouse you a little more.
So
by him telling me to wait?
By you getting to the point of where you had to say,
you were at the point where you needed right then.
Damn that. Come on, run that.
And then he holds you off for a minute.
Hell no.
So look,
Hell
when
no.
I was in the military,
No.
it had
No.
this one army chick. She was built like Serena Williams, just baddest body ever.
The old Serena Williams?
Yes,
Okay.
not the new
Not
Olympic,
the
not
GL,
those
GL
Olympics,
1000,
but the old, yes.
How long ago was that?
That was what 10, 11 years ago.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
Describe it some, but go ahead.
So yeah, so she had this super incredible body, but she didn't know how to use it. It was horrible.
Just a waste.
Just
Just a waste.
And so I had stopped. I was like, I can't do this. I'm straight.
But why not teach her?
So what do you
some
mean
people-
she didn't know how to use it? Like what?
She moved like a flat booty box.
She ain't have no movement.
Nothing.
But-
Moved like she listened to
But
banjo
just because
music.
you got a flat booty don't mean you can't. Now wait a minute. That don't mean you can't move.
He didn't He said she was built like Serena. Ain't no flat booty on Serena.
She ain't have no
Well,
moves.
now it is.
And so I told her I had to
Right.
quit. And so she like was
But what
fumbled, like didn't understand that I'm straight. I look.
So let's talk about it.
And so she stood up and asked me like, please, can we? I said, no. She started dancing naked. I'm like, I'm straight.
Let's
you
talk
can
about
leave.
it.
I'm done.
But you kind of sound like an animal.
I am.
Right, but how often do you get it?
At that particular, I would. Whenever I pursued, it was in the 90 percentile rating.
But let's talk about it. I mean, everybody, when you get with people and you single and you just dating, and you might have a partner that don't move, like you said, she wasn't moving in, she wasn't functioning the way that you wanted her to. Why can't your partner or the person that you're interested in, why can't you show them and teach them, some things?
Yeah, was you not willing to teach her?
No, because she wasn't forever. She was right then. So
wasn't no real emotional attachment.
And so she had some other stuff going on, and then she was so closed-minded and everything. It was like, man, I don't even want. You got too many restrictions on life. Like you up here, if we get caught because we in the military and you in my barracks, I ain't supposed to have no women in there. I'm the only one that had my own room to myself. And so if somebody not gonna know, I'm going to get demoted and lose all my money for like 6 months and all that. So I'm saying you better look. I'm living up
taking a chance on that.
Yeah. So
no, it wasn't. He said
that's why I told her to put her out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he put her out.
I mean, the eye candy must have been something.
Yes. Yes.
But have 6 months pregnant.
All that.
But Juice, have you ever been with a guy that you really liked, that you dated, that you really liked, but wasn't sexually there? But did you ever think that you could work with it, teach it? The things, sometimes you have to touch my chest, touch my, or something like that. Shut up, Mike. No, I ain't going through nothing.
You meant like, was I willing to like work with them
out there? Yeah, because I think some people, you don't always get with people that just like it. They do it the way that you like it. I'm sure it's a lot of people
it's an experience. So
that.
I mean, in the experience, you do teach a person in the experience how to please you. If
that's what I'm saying.
Because everybody like different stuff. So what I like,
but you like,
another
one
might not like it.
You may not like. So there's a time I think where you have to meet, but you have to be willing to meet there. But like he said, if it's just a now, then it can't happen. But if it's
I've had a situation that I feel like was a lost cause. Like it wasn't gonna get there.
Okay. And that was our situation too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you even get to that point?
So, when you're dating, and you got a guy who treats you right, and he's doing all
so he did all the upfront
stuff. Everything else was there. But like I said, that was probably the time where I realized how important sex was. Because I was like, that's where it falls short.
Yeah.
Because everything else was on point. Everything else was on point. and then it fell short.
And it wasn't even workable. It was like it was
a
teachable.
deal breaker.
It was a deal breaker. Yeah.
Wow.
So most of my experiences and my 90 percentile experiences, the woman adjusts to me. Like it's she figure out what she got to do to keep me around. So
another conversation.
So I'm saying, but like what you saying, will you teach?
That's a mutual thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that goes both
So I'm
ways.
saying my experience, like being single,
but some guys
it's like they adjust. So I ain't trying to over nothing. So I'm saying they adjust. It's like first I was like, wow.
Do you adjust though?
Yeah, because I got them to the point. They give me the access. Once they give me the access. So once I got the access, and then they finding out what they accessing, it's like, oh wow.
Now they adjust.
Yes, because they think it's something different and didn't know.
Right.
So my thing is like all of whatever. Let me go to the store. So in this last story, I'm telling you. So Atlanta again. This chick from Brooklyn or wherever she from, she wearing the Timbs and everything. Hey, hi yellow. Let me holler. And I'm new to Atlanta. I don't know nothing about none of this. I'm at Krispy Kreme, first time there. I'm like, man, donuts, they make them into. So I'm there, and she just talking crazy to me, and I ain't paying no attention. And so she started getting real disrespectful. Give her my number. I told her to call me. So I had plotted the whole thing. I said, I'm about to split it in half.
Right.
Like she about to learn everything. So when we get to that point, we at my apartment complex, and I ain't never did this before. It's Atlanta. It's January, and we in an apartment complex, like 200 apartments. I just take everything off, like just take your clothes off, like skinny dipping. I ain't never did this. Let's do that. And she's like, "What? What are you doing?" I was like, "No, you all that tough stuff. Let's just do it. We doing some tough stuff." So all that. Then we get the next day, a couple days later, I'm at her house. She's crawling out of the bed. I'm like, what happened to all that tough stuff? And I'm screaming, Flint Town, dating family, all this other stuff. I'm saying, all this shit. I'm like, this on Flint. Like,
so you put on for the city.
Yeah. I'm like, ain't no up north. Ain't no curry in here at all. Like, whatever.
This is Lieutenant Hammer.
All that.
The whole show. And did she lose your number?
No, she didn't lose my number.
Into a real G.I. Joe.
She didn't understand. She didn't understand.
Listen.
She ain't know.
So have you been in a situation where you was like surprised that it was as good as it was and you didn't expect it to be that good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm like, wow. Here we go. Hey.
That's when they get the bearing gifts for those who don't know.
Yeah. Right. I'm like, that's a big
They
surprise.
get to adjust.
That's when you get the breakfast in the morning, and
that's what I'm saying.
Get all
that's
the
when
extras.
you get the robe, the toothbrush.
You ain't gotta ask me nothing.
Wow.
It's already there.
Slippers. You did.
So now tell me this.
My motto.
I got a question. So when the man and the woman is in the bed, right? Who's supposed to do the foreplay first?
Like initiate?
Who's supposed to initiate?
I think it should go both ways.
I hear men say
whoever trying to go.
I think the man's supposed to do it.
No.
Yeah, not all the time. Not all the time. That's no fun when he.
Yeah, how the man's supposed to feel.
Absolutely.
How he's supposed to feel. He's supposed to feel undesired. You want to feel desired all the time. You want to feel wanted.
Well, I feel like it goes both ways.
Right. You're a selfish lover.
No, I think it's supposed to go both ways. Absolutely.
That ain't what you just said.
But
give her a chance.
Give her a chance to redeem herself.
Clean it up, Steph.
No.
Clean your mess up.
Spill on aisle 9.
No, well, for me,
to the diaper section.
I don't know. I think it's just me being a woman. I just feel like
you still ain't answering the question.
I just feel like the man should always get the woman roused up and get her lubricated and stuff like that. Because if she's not, then if he's her, then it can't happen.
Sometimes it's your job. That's your job to get yourself lubricated and
Yeah.
Well, that's true, but I'm saying the majority of the time it's not true.
No, I think it's a 50-50 thing.
No, I can go with that. I can do the 50-50, but I cannot do the 80-20.
That sounds like 80-20.
What you was talking.
I can't do the 80-20, but I can do the 50-50.
I think that it should be a mutual thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying sometimes he might set the tone, then sometimes she may set the tone.
I think men like surprises, you know.
But let me say this. And coming from a man, it depends on, it depends on the type of man you are. For me, you know what I'm saying? See, I'm somewhat can be aggressive. You know what I mean? Not I ain't taking nothing. I don't want it. If it ain't giving me, I don't want it. But I'm just saying. Right. Sometimes, hey,
you can be aggressive.
You know what I'm saying?
And I like that. And
most
I think
most
women do like that.
You may have a person
that's not
like
that. It makes us feel wanted, right?
It makes us feel wanted. Then even with me being in my aggression, I still want to be reciprocated by, sometimes you ain't got to be aggressive towards me. You can bring your loving ways towards me.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And set the tone where I'm not rough now. I can be smooth with you. You know what I'm saying? So you should try different approaches.
I can see that.
You're going to get different results. I can guarantee you.
Okay. What was Uncle Man that owned the arcade, ran the arcade?
Uncle Jimmy?
Who is Uncle Jimmy?
Uncle Jimmy. He said, man, look. He said, everything was cool, man. When I was young, she come in there, cook with her panties on. Then I come in there, she got them granny panties on. I think that shit off.
Oh, my God.
So, it's about the flavor that you bring in at the moment at a time. Because, you could put some shit on.
Boy, shorts on.
You could make a simple gesture with something on and have that brother on fire.
Yeah,
or that brother, when he learned that woman, he could do certain things that he know about her.
Yeah, kiss on the
and have her on fire, blowing her
walk up behind her, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bite on the neck.
Yeah. Knock on the window like he a burglar.
Right. Put the old mask on, you did.
Put the old mask on, get popped. I can see you doing some crazy.
Why you want to see me on
I can see you doing some.
He say he did it with the army suit on.
I can see you doing it.
Say he showed up and said she was an escape. What y'all call him? AWOL. Talking about the one was AWOL. He done the role playing. That's him.
So that's
I can see you.
That's really, I think that it is important regardless to
I have heard this on some true stuff. Not saying nobody here has a mental issue.
But I
heard some of the mental people, period, can be some monsters.
What are you trying to say?
The crazy people are doing bad.
Boy say he was an animal.
I've heard that too.
Listen, it sounds like a tiger in the house.
Yeah, goddamn tiger in the bear.
Go ahead, Steph. Go ahead, go and handle your business. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I handle mine.
I'm just I can't tell.
You gotta be spontaneous.
Listen, they come back. They come back. Well, they come back. I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem.
Now, in our experiences, though, I'm going to tell you what has been a powerful element, too, though. That makeup. That makeup sex. Y'all have been mad. Man.
Do you make them mad?
But you can only have that real love. It only work when you have that real love.
Yeah.
And really got hurt and then and y'all about to get back and, man.
Firework.
Yeah,
that's true. Because it's so much aggression.
It's so many different elements to satisfying yourself as well as your partner. You know what I mean? And sometimes a lot of people don't even know themselves, so they don't even know what gets them off. You know what I mean? Or like I tell a person, I say, to me, I think that an orgasm is 85%
mental,
85% mental. You know what I mean? And a lot of women say that they haven't experienced it, and that's because I don't believe that they really put their mind to what they're doing. That's just like a man. If he doing it and he actually thinking about what he actually doing and how good it feel and things like that, he's out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just he out of there. He can't even control himself. So you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Out of the Mud. Shout out to George F. Grundy II. Shout out to Greatest Mayfield. And we're gonna give a rundown.
Truly.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So we want to make sure that you guys are tapped into all of the shows that's happening throughout the week. On Sunday, you have Sassy Tea at 6 p.m. with Stephanie and Tara Lisa. On Monday, you have RJ from the third floor at 4 p.m. Monday is also Lessons with Larry. Us here.
Yeah.
With me, myself, Stephanie, and Money Mike. On Tuesdays, nobody. On Wednesdays, you have the Red Alert from that's Tara Lisa, right? Tara Lisa. You have Juice the Truth. And you have Thursdays are Raw Conversations with RJ Larry and co-host Envy. On Thursdays, you have Therapy Thursdays at 8 p.m. with Manchi and co-host Sola Nora. Did I say that? Noir. And RJ Leary. And is that it? Thursdays. Oh, and Thursdays with Third.
Yeah.
Yep. So we want to give a shout out to Out of the Mud. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, follow, tap in. A shout out to James Mayfield, the greatest Mayfield. Shout out to Larry Lott and George Grundy, F. Grundy. They are the ones that keep the shows going, y'all.
The bear.
The animal of the pack.
Thank you.
The bear.
The tiger.
Yeah. So but like I said,
I'm just
now hold up since he been on here, you notice.
I'm sorry.
Listen.
No, he liked it, this conversation.
No, check it out. I don't know if y'all noticed or not. Hold on, hey Mike, listen. I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but since he was talking on his phone, talking on that subject, now his phone ringing like never before. He done had somebody.
He been over there texting, thinking about your phone blowing up, baby.
You did?
Thinking about you.
Yeah.
I'm just a humble honey badger.
You're a humble honey bear?
Honey badger.
Okay.
So yeah, y'all want to do what y'all have to do to keep them relationships spicy, keep that love going and flowing, and don't lose the excitement of the
Don't
sex
let
in
the
a
fire go
relationship.
out.
Yeah, keep that fire blazing.
Yeah.
And also, I want to send this shout out to a young man and his mother. We over the weekend we had a little fundraiser for him.
Why you call it a little fundraiser?
I'm sorry, I did. That was wrong. Had a nice fundraiser.
That's right.
For the young man. He's in the hospital. I think it's U of M. I'm not sure, but it's Cassandra Pfeiffer.
Oh, I went to school with her. Hey, Sandy.
Okay.
Patrick is her name.
Cassandra Pfeiffer Patrick. Dale Bell is the kid. People who helped the principal, Danetta Moore, Officer Hughley.
Yeah.
Shouts out to all of them.
Right. Nate Sanders put the basketball teams and stuff together. Levels, the owners of Levels, Dink Sosa, actually came out, donated.
Yeah.
From the Roadhouse and Levels.
Okay.
Let me see. Art Woodson showed up.
Yeah.
I know Andre Rising. He had you could see the young man
because he wasn't able to come physically, right?
But he was able to see
all the love
on the screen.
And you could go up to the screen and talk to him.
Yeah.
So I know Dre
was
Rising.
he excited?
Andre Moon Wiley.
Yeah.
Just a lot of them went up, spoke to him. Me, myself, you understand, represent Out of the Mud.
Yeah.
Money Mike. Yeah. I went and donated. I coached. I went and spoke to the young man.
Yeah.
On there. And that was a beautiful event. And once again, it was where we were able to come together to make something happen. Let me apologize again for using the word little, because there was nothing little about it.
That's right.
It was all big heart.
That's right.
You understand? And nothing but love.
Big effort.
So I hope through Out of the Mud and other positive platforms as well that we could get this coming together for causes and make these things happen.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave nobody out. So every single person that was a part of that, from Out of the Mud, we sending a shout out to them.
Yeah.
And I would like to also say, shout out to that young man.
And Nate Sanders and his wife, Miss Sanders. So let me get both of them in there.
Yeah. And shout out to, everybody that participated in that event, because it was definitely needed, and it was definitely, it's a beautiful thing when we can come together and do something. Speaking of come together, something been on my mind. And I like to say, I would challenge everyone, and I ask everyone, please support our supermarket, that community supermarket. Please go there. Landmark been eating off you a lot. They done sent kids to college and everything. Do something for yourself. Support yourself sometime. You know what I mean? And Kroger's is all they good too. They they ain't hurting for nothing. They won't miss our little money, but we need to put our money where it's gonna really count. And I think that we really need to support that North End. What's the name of it?
North Flint.
North Flint
Where's it located?
Community
Market.
Market
On
on
Clio
Clio and
and
Pearson Road.
Pearson.
Yeah.
And
I was just up there last
stuff
week.
is fresh.
Yeah. Chef
And I heard
Ron.
they have really good food.
Chef
And
Ron had,
they give you if you buy vegetables, they give you the same. They give you the same.
Yeah, I had a whole
same-
plate. I
same amount of
paid
vegetables.
$17 for a plate of loaded plate of everything: mac and cheese, greens, turkey tips, wings, and okra.
Yeah, it's a community owned.
So make sure y'all support the black-owned grocery store on the corner of Pearson and Clio.
Please do.
Where the old
And
Kroger's
it's a
used
nice,
to be.
No, it ain't with the old Kroger's. It's with the old
Social Secretary of State.
No, the old job with the job unemployment office.
Yeah.
Unemployment.
Back in the day,
Oh,
you go that far.
Yeah.
Now, what I would like to say, I challenge everyone. I'm looking for something, right? So, I would say there's a church on every other corner in our community, and it ain't not one black-owned gas station in Genesee County. Something wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
We need to start supporting our own so we can have our own stuff.
Who was the rapper that used to have a gas station?
Whoever he ain't got it now.
Yeah, but I'm saying he didn't get the support like he was.
That's the whole point. So he don't even need to be a rapper. Just we need to start investing in our own community, supporting our own community.
And sometimes, I'm not
For
making
real.
no excuses, but they make it hard.
They make it hard
get
for us.
the gas station. All of a sudden, he's gonna have to end up being the person with the highest prices.
No, let's just.
Let
Let's
them
see.
be
Let's
equal.
see.
Let them be able to
Let's
give
see. I mean, but then at the same
competitive
time,
prices as well.
they may sell the brother just because they may sell the brother gas higher than what they'll sell the other
That's what I'm
somebody
saying.
else. I'm just saying, but
They force their hand and sell it high.
So I think this is the best time for us to find out what we need to do to get like a gas station.
I challenge anybody to
Because
find
of-
me one in Genesee County.
because of what we're
Period.
going through right now, as far as globally.
Yeah, right.
It's the best time.
It's time. We
And then
gotta-
y'all seen all these Amicos popping up.
Yeah, they everywhere, all of them.
I'm saying, but they changing names and they popping up new
I
stores.
saw that.
Yeah, they building from the ground up.
Because it's Iran stuff.
It's the Iran stuff. Yeah.
So I'm just saying, man, well, I'm saying all that to say this. Let's support the business, the little few that we do have, especially that grocery store. It's no reason why. I went in there the other day and the gentleman said, yeah, they're going to eventually come around. Come around. They, you know what I'm saying? We in such a habit of taking our money straight to Landmark, straight to Mr. B's, straight to Kroger's, straight to wherever, straight to Myers, to where we won't spend a dime in our community. And that just ain't right.
You're right.
So we really need to tighten up.
Maybe we should bring them on the show so they can give more information.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need
Most
to
definitely.
do that. We need to do
Most
that. But I'm
Yeah.
shedding light on it right now, and I'm challenging all us. Next time we go shopping, go up in there and spend some money. Let's go up in there and spend some money. Let's let our presence be felt. Let's let for real. I've been up there, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going back.
Let's challenge getting some good community and getting back into some farming.
Yeah.
And that type of stuff.
Yeah, well, we can start with that grocery store. Let's start going there, then we can do, we can get to the rest. But let's start there and see what type of impact we can have on that. For real.
Yeah.
Fresh
Serious.
produce.
Fresh. And I say, I think they give you, like if you buy a tomato, they think they give you a tomato.
Oh,
I'm
really?
just saying on the vegetable side, yeah.
Okay.
From what I
Is it
understand.
like at the farmer's market where you get added to your car?
Yeah,
Yeah.
or something. And they actually give, and then
Okay.
they food
It's
is
like dollar
fresh.
for dollar.
But it won't be fresh if we don't go get it because they can't keep buying food if they're not
Yeah,
selling
we're
the
not
food.
right.
So we gotta
Let's
start
get it
getting that
while it's
food off
fresh.
this. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? For real, let's do that.
Was that one of those edible dresses that you made?
Edible.
Well, listen here. So
What?
listen, we really enjoyed. It was a beautiful show, nice topic. You know what I mean? And I enjoy everybody who everybody who tuned in and the tunes in and come check us out.
Yes.
We appreciate y'all. And I appreciate all my co-hosts. The lovely ladies and Money Mike. You know what I mean? I appreciate the engineer. Appreciate Out of the Mud. And shout out to George. You know what I mean?
Shout out to
I'm
George.
gonna start calling him Mr. Atlanta.
Mr.
You dig?
Bear.
That's what all the
Mr. Wolverine.
Okay, now Stephanie.
Mad Max.
Well then, I'm gonna hold you accountable to that, Stephanie. So
What?
You know, since you saying all that Wolverine and all that, then I'm you go find out. That's what you do. Now, okay, moving right along.
No.
Well, I know I ain't trying to get in the show. I'm just joking. We family up here. So
I know it.
I'm gonna close out. Anybody got anything they want to say before we set it down to next Monday?
I do. So I know a lot of unnecessary violence has been going on around Flint so much. We need to start holding people accountable for these actions, because it should not be a shooting every day in Flint. There should not be a murder every day in Flint. So we really need to crack down on the violence that's been going around. And if you see something, you say something. We need to get these people off the street, period. We got kids growing up here, and we want our kids to be safe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah, thank you for bringing that up. And it's sad when let me say this. It's sad when I don't even be tripping about the weather no more. Because if it get too hot, it's gonna be a problem.
It's a problem.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's like if it rain, that's a good thing. Because the eyes of somebody, something happen. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's too cold to come out. But let's enjoy life as much as we would enjoy these good days.
Find some hobbies. Stay out the streets and find some hobbies.
For real. And please keep up with your children.
Yes.
Even your grown children too, for that matter, for real. Because most of them, the ones that's doing it is like what, 25 to 30 or something like that. The one guy, he was.
It's the age
he
range.
Wasn't young.
No,
he was not young.
Teens and young adults, and they all need some guidance.
Yeah, they all still need guidance. It's never too late.
That's right.
You're never too old.
Yeah. So with that being said,
we're looking forward to getting a food truck wrapped with Out of the Mud on it.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to doing that soon.
Right.
Getting that going around so Out of the Mud to be advertised around the city.
That's right.
And if you see the Out of the Mud food truck, then buy something off of it. And then also, like my Uncle Drew used to tell me, never put the whole thing in. I'm out.
All righty.
That's how cold. Well, I ain't listen to Uncle Drew. I be wanting to know.
Bro,
if we off there.
So, bro, my man.
Let's go.
Bro, so Drew that be in your uncle?
No, he gone. He passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought you talking
Rest in
about
heaven.
Drew that be
Rest in
here.
heaven, Uncle Drew.
Yeah.
Along with all the rest of the ancestors.
Yeah. And what you say, like, share, and subscribe. And follow.
Thank you.
You too.